I'm not sure what I was even doing.
Let me change the team real quick. So in the blue corner we do have Anonymous. Yeah, I had to shorten their name to ICBYCT. I'm not gonna put their entire name in there.
It works. Why am I playing the stream? I'm in the game.
Alright, let's get into some casting for the family. So, I wonder whose host we're on. We are on Phyrexis' host, so it is the North American host. And let's look at the comp. So we do have Gator Stanton versus Gator Stanton. So both teams rolling with the same setup, having that Gator player as the frontliner. And Stanton's pretty good defender. If you don't know, he's got the best slide. So it's pretty hard to get past a good Stanton at the back line.
He's pretty much widely regarded as the best defender.
Yeah. Nice catch from Phyrexis there. Just goes for a straight shot in the middle. Nice stuff from Phyrexis, and Untubler unable to catch it. So I can't believe you caught that. Is in the lead 49-36 so far. Nice
great comeback. So we're on 36-0 a second ago.
Oh. Well, they are on the 49 crest now though, so I wonder.
Yeah.
Wonder if
I mean, if you're playing against us, then it's a bad thing. But
yeah.
See if they can see it through.
Nice stuff coming out for Phyrexis, and once again Untubler unable to catch it. It's twice that's been successful towards the end of the set, for I can't believe you caught that. So something Untubler's gonna have to watch out for. Try and get it around Phyrexis a little bit more rather than throwing it into his shield. So Untubler's not really sure what to do right now. I feel a little bit of fist of fury at the net here. Ooh, and revenge for Untubler. He gets the stuff over the net from against Phyrexis. Nice stuff from Untubler, and both players are unable to get to that.
You can definitely tell the inexperience of Phyrexis with twos.
Yeah.
He's playing far too near the net. It's so easy to stuff. He should be standing in.
He's doing pretty good against Untubler so far, but nice ace coming out for. I can't believe you caught that. So, ooh, yeah, Phyrexis left the wall gap open there. It's not really something you want to be doing as a phone player. You want to try and cover that gap along the wall. Makes it hard for the back player if they might just slip a pass. Nice hard hop coming out from Untubler. Quicker coming from Phyrexis. Product man with the perfect pass. Both players. Ooh, a nice slip from Untubler. Once again, getting a pass for Phyrexis at the close corner. Nice quick curve coming out for Phyrexis, and that will take the point, putting them 32 points against Unanimous's 35. Oh wait, so someone's already taken the game, haven't they? Or no? This is the first set. My mind didn't hear right now. Ooh, some nice play from both teams right now. Just perfect passes followed up by perfect shots, and I can't believe he caught that. Ends up taking it 52 points to 35, so they will take the first game. And that was some pretty intense play from both teams. Just neither team dropping a perfect pass or perfect shot for quite a few back and forth. So in case you guys don't know, because this is a double elimination tournament, Unanimous, the blue team, is coming from the lower bracket, so they will have to do a bracket reset and win the second series as well in order to take the victory. A little bit of a Black Lobster coming out from Tubular there. Just, I'm kind of curious as to why they went for the change once again. They usually do play Stamping Gator, but they did change it up in the lower bracket final against us playing Mac and Gator. I do think Stamping Gator is the better matchup, so they probably realized that and decided to go back. So Phyrexis is just right now, so if he can manage to get himself a touch. Oh, and a perfect pass comes from Particle Man, unable to score though. Nice deflect coming from Phyrexis, and unfortunately Phyrexis can't really do anything with that juice. And Tubular does get the score. Nice deflect come out from Tubular, and Phyrexis unable to dash back in time to catch it. Does leave Unanimous at 40 points to 9. A little bit of back and forth right now. Some players just building up. Oh, once again, just loose players playing a little bit too close to the net, and we've seen a lot of points being lost right now to just playing too close to the net and throwing it right into the shield. So I would like to see them move back a little bit just before throwing the disc. Ooh, a nice curve coming out from Phyrexis, getting it around in Tubular and away again from Parasy. And another quick point from Phyrexis, just getting it around in Tubular to the wall, and Parasy just not in position to stop it. Lob coming out from Unanimous, an easy, perfect pass for Particle Man. On Tubular, not really sure what to do with that one. Blue pass coming out from, I can't believe you got that. Phyrexis with the quick curve. And Tubular tries to go for the wall ride, but it's an easy stop for Phyrexis and gets his stuff over the net. Just leave it at 39 points to 0. A little bit of back and forth at the net between Phyrexis and Tubular. Tubular is just up right now. He does get the perfect pass, and Particle Man unable to stop it. Pass coming out from both teams. Neither player just yet at the net. Knife alright slips past Phyrexis though, and that's quite a few times now we've seen Tubular able to slip it past Phyrexis, so he's gonna have to try and watch out for that and just make sure he doesn't let Tubular slip it past him. So I can't believe you caught it. It is now up to 48 points to the 25 of Unanimous. Nice shot coming out from Tubular. Particle Man is able to stop it. Perfect pass coming from Particle Man. Parasy does stop it though. Once again, Phyrexis fooled by Tubular's movements and slips it past, but unable to score this time. Nice shot coming out from Tubular and does take the point. That leaves them on 44 points though, so the next rally will be Jam Point, or Thudu Jam Point. Particle Man forced to dash for that one. Nice wall bounce coming out from Tubular. Particle Man does get it. Phyrexis tries the same. Ooh, slips past Phyrexis. A curve coming from Tubular. Once again, Tubular just trying to go with that quick curve right now. Phyrexis tries the same, and Phyrexis once again lets it slip past at the wall, and Particle Man not expecting it, just unable to deal with it. So right now that's costing them for letting Phyrexis Phyrexis letting on Tubular slip it past him has cost him a lot of points so far. So we will be changing host right now. We were on the North American host there, and Unanimous did a good job actually managing to take a game off the North American host, so we will be switching over to Unanimous hosting this time, and they are from Europe, so they will have the ping advantage this time. So does anyone have any predictions from what they have seen so far? So honestly, I'm gonna have to give it to Unanimous being able to take a game off the North American host. Plus for X's, I've just been making a couple of mistakes at the net, just being fooled by Untubular's movements at the net and just letting him slip past the front. Because it's not really something you can afford to do as the net player. Just a couple of basic passes and shots coming out from both players right there. So for X's this time does manage to get the block at the wall, as does Untubular. A little bit of Fist of Fury at the net. So Unanimous so far looking pretty good in this first set, being 39 points up to 0. I can't believe you caught that. Doesn't really have an answer right now, and once again for X's, like I said, the entire time on the North American host, he's just been letting Untubular get shots past its front. So for X's does get the super, but he doesn't move back. He throws it directly into Untubular's hands, but they still do get the points from it, so just about got away with that one. Nice stop from Phyrexis. Nice defect from Untubular, and that does net them the set, so 1-0 up so far. Wait, okay, I just realized the team switched it around, so I'll have to change the names, so rip. Thanks guys. So we do see a jam set. I was kind of fixing the score there, so I didn't even see what happened. But another dominant shown from Unanimous. So that does put them 2-1 in the lead. This is a best of 5, so if they manage to win the second game on their host, they will go to the bracket reset, since they did come from the lower bracket final. Rex is doing a good job blocking this time, but he does let the third one slip by. Ooh, nice filth coming out from Untubular. Product man just on the wrong side of the court, unable to stop it. Parasite's defense has been pretty solid. Most of the points coming out for, I can't believe he caught that, have been from stuffs at the net. So Parasite is not really letting anything by at the moment. Perfect pass coming out from Parasite, but once again Untubular tries to go for the slip past Phyrexis, but Phyrexis does get the stuff. Nice quick curve coming from Untubular. Untubular is just right now. Goes for the quick curve, doesn't work. Parasite does get the perfect pass. Untubular, oh, what a mistake. He throws his just shot right into Phyrexis and then proceeds to lob it directly at the net and gives Phyrexis the super shot. So Phyrexis will take that point with the zigzag. Untubular once again is just up. He misses that though. Parasite gets a perfect pass, goes for the quick curve, doesn't get the point. Another perfect pass coming out from Parasite, does get the quick curve this time and will take the point. Leaves Unanimous 37 points up to 35. Nice shot coming out from Phyrexis, so just about slips past Untubular, and Parasite not really expecting it. Lets that one go by. Nice stuff coming out from Untubular though, and a bit of a mistake from Particle Man there. Not really in the right spot to take a shot there and just gives them a free point. For X's is just up low and Prodigal Man gets the pass, but for X's messes up the timing. So we are on pseudo jam point. Whoever takes this volley will take the first set of this 4th game. Nice shot coming out from Frexis, but Parasite being that solid backline defense, and Untubler manages to once again just slip it past Phyrexis along the wall, and Prodigal Man unable to stop it. So we're trying to bait Phyrexis away from the wall, but he does not fall for it this time. Manages to hold his ground. I'm sure Prodigal Man is in comms with him right now saying, "Don't you dare move from that wall," and manages to work for him, but Untubler does get some points back with that stuff over the net. Nice stuff from Untubler, and I feel like Phyrexis probably should have got that, but just unable to dash in time. Perfect pass coming from Parasite, followed by the quick curve, unable to score though. Nice shot coming from Phyrexis, and Parasite was too far away from it, just standing a bit on that left hand side of the court, and is nicely placed into the corner. Nice catch from Untubler, and once again Untubler presses, oh, but he manages to catch the super. Parasite with a solid slide to save it. Perfect pass comes from Parasite. Oh, and Untubler with the fatal mistake this time tries to go for the line shot. Phyrexis stops it, and Phyrexis falls with his own line shot, and Untubler dashed it out of the way. I can't believe he caught that. It is off 40 points to 19 right now, so they are looking to take the second set. A little bit of back and forth from both teams right now, neither being able to get that perfect pass right. Quick curve coming from Untubler, but not really able to achieve anything. Perfect pass and shot coming from Unanimous. And a nice quick curve from Phyrexis, but a solid save by Parasite. We are up to pseudo jump point for can't believe you caught that, but none of us do take the point, and that puts them in the lead for the set. And if they do manage to win this, it will be the bracket reset of the score, and they managed to do it. So that 24-point rally was just a huge boost, and ultimately it was the key to the victory in that set. So they do get the bracket reset, although that does mean we have to play one more best of 5. So they